1, 3, 2, 1. We're live and we're always so dark. Oh no, it's just our screen.
It's just our screen.
How are you guys doing this evening?
Hi, everybody.
As you may know, I'm Matt. This is Mary.
Hello.
And
how are you?
We come to you from a very frosty South Florida.
So freezing.
Central Florida. Sorry, I forget where I live. Sorry.
You gotta on the ball here with this.
Sorry, it's only been like 2 years or something.
A little longer than that.
Yeah, a little longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was.
Hi.
Hello. It was like 42 degrees this morning, and with 93% humidity. So it felt like you were walking in a freezer. It was crazy.
I honestly think it might have been worse than a freezer. It was more of like. I don't even.
It was cold, and you could
cold.
feel the like wet in the air. It rained all day yesterday, literally
nonstop.
I woke up at like 3:45. It was raining, and I went to bed at like 9:30. It was still raining. Like it literally rained.
Woke up
all
this
day.
morning and rained again until about 6.
No, about 5. Yeah. Like it rained. So it rained all night. So it rained for a good 24 hours straight. So it was like wet and rainy all day. Yesterday, like everything on me got soaked, and I'm still defrosting. Like it was terrible.
It was cold. It's like not even like a normal cold. It's like you go outside and you're gonna freeze.
I heard from somebody I work with. They have family in Wisconsin. I think Madison, Wisconsin. They're expecting to get a huge snowstorm, 8 to 10 inches of snow, negative 64 degrees. With 50-mile-an-hour winds.
That's that. Throw the water up in the air and watch it go poof.
No, that's the stay inside. You don't want to freeze to death.
That's like the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, he said I guess his family's up there. He said it's going to be negative over the next 2 days. It's going to reach negative 64 degrees with 50-mile-per-hour winds. Now, doesn't that sound fun?
No, I couldn't do that. To be honest, I couldn't. Thank you so much. Here, go play with them with Bella. Bella could be Storm, you could be Cruz. Go for it.
I don't think anybody really wants to be outside. It's negative 64 degree weather.
I don't even think that's like.
That's like you walk out the door and go.
Wait, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. It's something in my eye.
Yeah, so we're not going to Wisconsin anytime soon.
No, we're not.
And I asked him, I said, is that normal for it to get that cold up there? And he goes, no, not that cold, but like negative 20s is like normal. But he said negative 64. A snow apocalypse, that is correct.
That's perfect wording for that one.
And what's so terrible about these big storms that rattle through up north is that by the time the storm comes our way, like by the time comes south or whatever it does, it's cold air, which is nice. We love the cold, but then it's just rain. It's like rain.
Yeah.
And rain and cold is no fun. Snow, at least, like, I guess it doesn't really get you wet because it has to melt kind of thing. But, like, rain, you just get soaked.
Yeah, it's just, and we were even actually considering going over to the parks because, like, they were near empty. But with it being soaked, it was,
yesterday when I was at work, it was pretty, like, the parks were just empty. So it was a great day for the park if you didn't have kids, really. Like, if we didn't have Bella and Lucky with us, Mary and I would have went because it would have been a great day. Problem is, kids aren't the best in the rain, and our kids get sick, like, super easy.
Yeah.
Like, Bella sneezes or a piece of pollen flies in her nose. She's sick for a month. It's ridiculous. Oh, my God. What happened?
Dude, non-genuine soft.
You leave me alone, people. There's this pop-up that's been popping up on my computer. I don't know why. It's telling me that my software that I'm using is not genuine, which it is. So it's very strange. But it pops up like every 20 minutes. And it's funny. Like the pop-up box started like this. And then it got like this. Then it got like this. And now it's like this big. So it takes up like a quarter of my screen. I would rather snow than rain. At least it's pretty. Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and then you can go outside, make snowmen. You can throw snowballs at your children.
At Matt's head.
It's great. Like I could just imagine Bella running outside. I think Bella would love it.
She would. She would love it. Oh my God.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Lucky got hurt.
Is Bella being rough?
Lucky.
No, he wanted to go on that.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Bella was trying to give Lucky a horseback ride and didn't end so well.
No.
Did you guys hear that big thud? It was
Talk about a thud. The other night, Hughes was sleeping, and I was sitting on the couch. The house was so
sleeping?
quiet. The house was so quiet, and I hear like this big thud, like a big thud in Lucky's room. And I wait for a second, and all of a sudden he starts hysterical crying. He woke up and bashed his head on the side of the bed, and he's like, "Ow, ow!"
Lucky really reminds me of myself as a young boy. I was very, very accident prone as a young child, and Lucky seems to be taking the same route. I used to get hurt all the time, cuts, stitches,
okay?
broken hands, this, that, and the other
Okay?
thing. And Lucky seems to be the same way.
Lucky, are you okay?
Okay.
Can you go play? Can you play now? A duck? Oh, you're stuck. Okay.
Of course he's stuck. You're holding him. So yeah, like
happened?
it's one time. I mean, it's a snow story, so it's kind of relevant. My family went back to Jersey to go visit family, friends, whatever. And I was like 8 or 9, I guess, at the time. It's up randomness. And I was climbing a tree. It was snowing, or it snowed. It wasn't snowing at the time. So I was climbing a tree and slipped and
Go ahead, go play.
busted my lip open like this.
Okay, good.
And frantic mom had to go to the hospital. I got stitches all inside my mouth. Here, I still have a big bump in my mouth right here from that. And I still play with it to this day. It won't go away. It's like a big ball, like right here. But
Accident prone. Want to hear about my accident prone? I had this scar right here on top of my head. That big giant thing right there.
oh, we're gonna compare scar stories now. Okay.
Giant. There it is. There's a giant scar right there. Well, I was super excited because I was going to the pool, and mind you, I was probably maybe 4, if that, 5. And I was so excited. I was going to the pool, and we were going to spend the day at the pool. And, I was hopping around my room, and I was playing around. Well, I had this office chair. I'm not entirely sure why I had this office chair in my room, but I did. It had wheels, and it's one of those chairs that, go all the way up really, really, really high, and they go all the way low, really, really low. Well, I had it really high, and so I jumped from my bed to the office chair and right into the corner of my desk. Now, the desk was not curved at all. It was pointed, went right into my head. I had a white carpet, huge blood stain. It was fun.
Blood stain on the carpet.
Blood stain on the carpet.
Like Billie Jean.
And then when I went into the hospital, I looked inside the hole, could see my skull, and then I passed out in the bathroom.
Mary is the absolute worst.
Bella,
with,
would you mind, sweetheart, not rearranging the entertainment center?
But Mary's the worst with blood or holes or anything like that. Like when we first got together, she not first, I don't know, a couple years, I forget the exact date. Anyway, not important. Anyway, she went to go get her belly button pierced, right? So,
no, was it that? Yeah. It was
yeah. So she they lay you down at like a 45-degree angle. So the guy sits there, pierces her belly button. She's all laughy. Ha, ha. She goes to sit up. She turns and then she just.
She's not done. Bye.
Like that guy shoves some sugar tablet, I guess, or glucose pill in her mouth. Starts taking her mouth like this. Chew with a pill. That was funny and weird at the same time.
It happened with when I got my nose pierced. It happened when I got my tongue pierced, and that all 3. Yep, just done.
Yeah, that.
You think I learned a tattoo? I'm good. Huge tattoo on my arm. All that pain. I'm golden. Put a piercing. Put something through my body. Done. I'm out.
It's just what Daniel said. He liked the toilet paper thing. That was actually a lot of fun. I didn't expect to burn through toilet paper so fast. Like it was so fast. I really wish I bought more toilet paper. Like we bought toilet paper specifically for that, but I think it was only 4 or 6 rolls or something, and it just went like that. I really wish we bought more. We could have TP'd this whole house, but it was a lot of fun.
That was cool.
Bella got really upset, so I mean, it kind of worked.
Yeah,
but it kind of didn't. I don't know. Oh, Lucky's having a meltdown again.
We're all very tired. We all been up. Well, Matt and I have been up since 3:45 this morning.
What?
And we all been up since really early this morning. 3:45 for Matt and I. 7 o'clock for the kids. It's been an early morning. and it's just a lot of crazy.
Yes, and she did lose the Fortnite match.
Oh yes. Ow.
That was a good idea. We should have tried to find one or buy one from like
Oh,
Amazon.
those giant
So it's like
things.
industrial rolls that have like 3,000 feet of paper.
Oh God.
That would have been amazing.
What about the giant rolls of
Paper towel.
paper towels that are in
Oh
there?
man, we can waste so many paper products.
Are you okay? Stop it. Okay, I'll stop it. I think it's time for you to go to bed.
And
All right.
I just had a piece of candy would help Lucky feel better. Now, see, the problem with that is, here, let me show you.
Turn the TV with the remote control.
This is Lucky's dinner, right? Chicken nuggets.
Of course, because he doesn't eat anything else.
But he doesn't eat this either. That's the problem we've been having with this little munchkin for the longest time. He doesn't eat. He doesn't.
No.
He literally eats nothing.
No, he won't. He refuses. Like, I'll try to force something in his mouth just so he could taste it, just so he could get the little taste on his tongue, because I know it's good. Like, it's not, weird, gross vegetables. Like, I'm not going to throw some broccoli down his throat, but I'm at least going to give it a little try, just a little try, so that he can taste something. And he will literally gag. Like, he literally freaks out and gags over the smallest thing. It's so weird, and we just don't know what to do.
Like once a week, he'll eat a whole meal, and you're like, "Oh my god, that's
And
awesome!"
then
He's going to start eating,
hibernation.
and he just doesn't eat. And it's like a whole week of no eating. You're like, "What? How could you possibly be functioning?" But he does not stop. He's like, go, 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 and he's running. I'm going on the Lucky diet.
I'm telling you.
I mean,
see how skinny this kid is? It's ridiculous.
And skinny doesn't really run in our genes.
No.
But look at this kid. Look at that 6-pack on this kid. Look at this.
That's your belly.
Okay,
yeah.
goodbye.
But I have no idea what to do. Like, I tried, like, for the first time in 2 years, he ate pasta the other night. I could not believe it. I mean, it was covered in Parmesan cheese, but he ate it. I couldn't believe it.
Here, help me,
But for some strange reason, he just refuses to eat anything. Doesn't want to try any. I mean, if it's like breakfast food, he'll go ham on some breakfast food. But any other food like that, he just won't do it. And he's even getting bored, obviously, with chicken nuggets now, and I don't even know what to do now.
Yeah,
I try everything.
I think he's finding like pieces of carpet to eat, or maybe Boomer's pooping in the house and he's eating that.
I don't know.
I really don't know what's going on, but he literally does eat nothing but dust bunnies all week.
Like, of course, he'll eat popcorn and cookies and candy.
Snacks. He's got your snacks all day.
All day.
But as far as anything, even like, I wouldn't even say pasta's healthy, but like anything like that's remotely like a meal you would eat as dinner or
like
something.
An actual meal.
He just won't do it. Okay, let's not play with that. Thank you.
You behave yourself or you're going to go to bed.
Play with Min Mouse.
Oh, wow.
No. Oh, no, it's dirty. Here, try this one. This one's cleaner. Wow.
So, yeah, he doesn't eat. And
Here, you want Moana's scepter?
We're kind of... boat.
Lucky, my granddaughter that lives with me eats just about anything. Her favorite meal is cabbage ham and potatoes. That would be
only wish.
It'd be a cold day in Florida for that to happen.
I have to force, well, not force, but he loves chocolate milk. So I try, I know it's not like the greatest stuff, but I try to get like Nesquik with it. It has all like the vitamins and stuff in it, or even Ovaltine with all like the vitamins or whatever, or those nutrition craps in it, whatever. At least something. Something.
It's not that cold, randomness.
It was pretty cold. I'm not gonna lie.
It
was pretty cold.
This morning was a little chilly. It's supposed to get colder tomorrow. It's like, I don't know about Fort Lauderdale randomness, but like here it's supposed to get
snowman.
Like 38, 36, something like that. And it's supposed to be windy, so it's going to be even colder.
That wind chill. Let me tell you, that wind chill.
That wind makes a huge difference. Like as I go throughout my day working, like the center of the park is very windy. All the crosswinds are going that way, so that's the coldest. But you tuck away in a little corner, it's not too bad. It's -5 in Toronto.
Oh. Hi. Like we went to Magic Kingdom today. And
Baby, it's cold outside.
Bella had 2 pairs of pants on. Lucky had 2 pairs of pants on. They both had long sleeve shirts, t-shirts, and 2 jackets. That was that cold. It was free, and we were all still cold.
And a jacket.
I had 2 long sleeve shirts. Well, a long sleeve shirt, like a long sleeve.
The worst part of all this cold is the water. Like,
Yeah.
I go through, when I work, I got to go through like a lot of bushes and stuff. So the bottom of my pants get soaked, and my boots get wet, and then they get soaked, and then that in turn makes my socks soak. So the bottom from like the middle of my shin down is soaked till I get home. So it's like when it's cold, I don't mind the cold. It's when I'm wet and it's like, you know what I mean?
No, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean, Chicken Beanie?
But you should be wearing the actual rubber boots so that your feet don't get wet.
I can't wear those.
Okay, well, we can modify them, big calf.
No. I get supplied these waterproof boots. The tall ones that go up to like almost your knee, almost knee high waterproof boots, whatever. Problem is
hot pants boots.
My calves, I have very muscular calves.
They are pretty muscular.
And so the boots are tight, which doesn't really bother me. What bothers me is as you walk all day. I walk like 10,000 steps a day. So as I walk, they rub just a little bit, and by the end of the day, I have all these I don't know what you would call them. Burns.
Rubber burns.
Like rubber burns all on my calves, so it's very uncomfortable. So I can't really wear those. I would like to wear those, but I can't wear those. So it's negative 51 in Minnesota. What is Linda doing in Minnesota?
Mom, what are you doing?
She took a flight to Minnesota. Didn't tell anybody.
Who's in Minnesota? I haven't heard. Wait, what? You don't live there?
Why are you even looking up the temperatures in Minnesota?
Because I watch the news, Mary. I'm always on the news. I call her. I told her on the phone. You know what happened today? What, Mom? This guy.
This guy in Minnesota.
He's frozen to death on Lake Minnesota.
That's not funny, hon. You shouldn't talk about people dying.
It was frozen to. Forget it. I told her, Mom, it's so cold. She goes, why don't you get a nice hot cup of coffee?
You know what'll warm you up? A nice cup of coffee.
You turn the Keurig on yet?
If you guys were in Colorado, would you guys enjoy being in the cold more or staying warm inside? See, the problem we have with the cold is
our cold is very wet. We had 93% humidity today.
It's not even that.
It's very wet.
The problem we have with the cold is
we don't have the proper clothing.
We don't have the clothing for the cold, and we refuse to buy it because it's not really that cold for that long here. So like, we don't really have like all the little thermal underwear things you wear or the undergarments, the underlayers. We don't have we don't have the right boots. We don't have the right pants. We don't have the right jackets. We don't have hats. We don't have any of that stuff. Yeah, I got a little beanie and a jacket. Mary has a jacket. Like we have like sweater weather, cold stuff. But when it's super cold, we're not really prepared for that. You said that last year. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to go out and buy the clothes. I'm just not going to do it. I refuse to spend. Some winter clothes are expensive. I don't know if you went winter clothes shopping anytime lately. It's expensive. I'm not spending that on clothes. I'm just not doing it. I like my white t-shirts. This is actually a modification. Look, I'm not wearing the same thing today. Look at that. Fancy.
Fancy schmancy long sleeve shirts.
When it's 2, it does not matter what you're wearing. It's cold after 5 minutes. I refuse to believe that. Maybe your face, but you can keep your body warm. And you can just go inside, get some wood, and oh my God, mind blown long sleeve. Yeah, you see that? Whoop. Look, you'll be surprised. There's 2 of them.
Me too.
What? I know. I was going to wear a black shirt, but Mary was wearing black, so I didn't want to throw off the mojo.
See? We're a Dalmatian right now.
Ebony, Irie, living in perfect harmony. But yeah, so that's our dilemma with the cold. I think we're going to go on a trip to Colorado. I think we should book it right now.
What did I say last year?
I think she was referring to the clothes. Me not wanting to spend the money on the clothes.
Well, because I feel like
I'd hate to waste all this money, especially for the kids. Like,
yeah, because by next year I'll have to spend another $200 on warm clothes. So, like, I mean, when I find, like, when winter
It's
is
gotta
over
be-
here,
it's got to be pretty cold for me to wear sleeves. Like, I'm a bigger guy. I'm heavy set, so I'm naturally
he's-
hotter.
he's always so
Like,
warm.
I don't know if it's my natural body temperature is hotter, but it must be because, like, every time I try and donate blood, I used to try and donate blood all the time to be a good guy and, free movie tickets.
Matthew
What?
Hunter.
You help me, I help you. It's a good thing. Anyway, but every time I'd get turned around and they'd always say, your blood's too hot. Your blood's too hot.
He was like 100.
I was
normal
like,
100.
like, what does that mean? They go, well, you must be getting sick. And I try and argue with them all the time. I'm like, how? It's always hot. So you guys are telling me I'm almost always sick? Like, it makes no sense. Well, you must have an infection. You must have. So now I just ignore them. Like, it's sad. Like, I tell them that and they go, no, come in. But I don't want to waste the 20 minutes sitting there just to tell them that.
He is pretty hot randomness.
Oh, we're sorry. Your blood is not compatible. You might be getting sick.
He knows, like, when I do that, like, he gets in trouble.
Well, I didn't even hear. I was too busy talking.
When I use your first and middle.
Oh.
He knows being bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do the same thing with the kids, except I haven't done it to Lucky yet because I don't think he'll understand.
I don't think Mary can get that all off of her tongue when she's mad. It's too
Oh,
many
I could.
vowels.
Oh, I could.
Luciano Lorenzo. But you got to say it fast and pissed off. Ready? Go.
I can't.
Yeah, I know.
I can't
You're not going to
this laugh.
You can't
I'm
do
going
it.
to try next time.
It's
I'm
too
back.
many vowels. Blah, 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 blah. Too many. And then go full name? Oh, forget about it. You'll never be able to do it.
It's funny because I was thinking about, like, making him like an email and putting it on his iPad and, like, having, like, I don't know, adding photos to, like, emails for the kids or whatever. I don't know. I thought it was an idea. It was a thought. Not now, but it was a thought in my mind. I'm thinking, God,
Emails.
I could never have an email with at least his name on it because then, I mean, the IRS and everybody's coming for that kid.
He's going to get
so gonna
audited
get
every
audited
year.
Every year.
Every year.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Why would you set up emails for the kids?
Because it was an
Who's
idea.
going to email them?
I mean, I was.
You think Bella has some long lost
Absolutely, every darn day. Every day. I'm like, you with the face, Boomer, Lucky, Bella, everybody. Yes.
We do that all the time. Where we're trying to figure out what to call them, and we'll just
All
go,
the time.
Kid, you
You with the face.
you.
You with the fur. Yes, absolutely. All the time.
It's funny because I grew up with brothers and sisters. A total of 5 kids grew up in my house with a dog and my dad. So when my mom would get mad, she'd try and call out the kid's name. She was always wrong. So her habit was, what she used to do was she'd just go down the list. Tiffany, Matt, Zach, Joey, and just scream it all. And eventually she knew she'd call the right one. So that's what she did, which was always hysterical because you never knew who was in trouble.
Probably you.
No, I stayed in my room, played video games.
You were a good little boy.
I wouldn't say that. I got into quite a little bit of mischief, but
I bet you did.
not as much as the other children in the household. That's for sure. I was an A+ student.
Pound it, bro. Pound it. Uh-oh.
Oh no, Julio's back.
Mm-hmm.
We should go try and maybe talk to them instead of complaining about it all the time. You think that's good, or you want to just complain about it?
I honestly don't think that they can.
You don't think they speak English?
I don't think so.
I speak a little Espanol. Yo, bro. Mucho laudo en su casa.
No bueno.
Cállate. Correr en la casa es no bueno. Cállate. See, that was running in your house is no good. You have to be quiet. See that?
And then he's gonna have a whole conversation in Spanish with you, and then you're gonna be like, "What?"
I would get to the point, I would curse, and everyone would stop and look, and I could point to the guilty one. Well, that's a good strategy, too.
Your feet are really big.
Yo, your feet are mucho grande. And no, I don't speak any Italian. I know salute and mamma mia, pizzeria. Ay, 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 ay. Well, the guy above us before he moved, he had a bird. Or no, the bird guy's still there, right?
I think he's on the third
He's
floor.
on the third floor. So we got bird guy, kid guy.
Oh, and now we have somebody who shines their flashlight
Oh my God.
across the way in someone else's porch.
Listen,
window.
I don't really look at what's across the hall here, across the street, but there must be like a fine lady there or something that this person's looking at, or maybe a fine
I can't
dude.
imagine that, because why would you use a flashlight?
I don't know, but this kid's sitting there, guy, girl, whatever, kid.
From somewhere, we
sitting
don't
there
know
with a
where it's coming
flashlight,
from.
like mad creeper style. Like this. And you see it flashing in the trees. This is what I envision, all right?
Here, let's look.
Right.
Weird.
Some little 12-year-old kid, right? He just got put in the bed by his mom.
Mad.
He's sitting there. He's faking going to sleep. He hears his parents' door shut. So he wakes up. He goes, gets his little flashlight. He goes into the blinds, and he's like, just like that. And he's must have seen a girl, a guy, a woman, a man that he likes. I mean, why would there be any other reason somebody would do that?
At least we know what Matt was doing at 12 years old.
I mean, what kid hasn't looked at their hot neighbor? Like, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you did. You peer through the window like a little creeper, like.
The bat. You need a bulldog. No, I'm sorry. You need a couple of Rottweilers out there.
No, but what's weird, it's not coming towards, he's in, I know exactly where he is based, because all these are the same floor plan that are on top of each other, and the ones next to it are reversed. So he's essentially where one of the kids' room is. So I know it's got to be a kid. It wouldn't be the master bedroom. So it's got to be a kid or a young adult. So
yeah, but why would you want? I mean, and it's a pretty strong flashlight to get that across the street there.
Maybe he's a drug dealer and he's sending signals across, and they're sending drugs back and forth, and there's a little drug ring going on above us. Did you ever think of that?
That's what I feel like doing.
It's a big elaborate.
I feel like doing what he's doing, just laying up on his rock like this. It is
maybe it's a big elaborate thing. They got fishing wire going from thing to thing, and they sit there like this, and they transport product back and forth.
Can they transport some wine in my window?
No. What's the fun in that?
Wine can be fun.
We've come down to two options now. We got a kid who saw something attractive that he likes, or an adult that's being a creeper, or international drug ring.
Okay, now you know what I'm thinking of is that I'm walking under a tree, and now I have my flashlight in hopes that, and looking up at the tree in hopes that I don't walk through a giant spider web.
No, or it's Paul Blart.
Probably.
We have this security company here, which
little skinny guy.
Whatever. There's this one guy I call Paul Blart because he's like
walks around.
and he doesn't look like Paul Blart. He's tall, skinny dude, and maybe a little muscular. I don't know. Looks like he couldn't break a tree branch. Anyway, but he walks around. He's all official. He's got his name badge, big badge here, and he's got like some ranks on his shoulders. And he's real official when it's like winter. He gets all suited up. He walks around with his freaking metal clipboard and his little violation notices and a flashlight that he hangs from his clip right here like this, right? It cracks me up every time I see him. I don't mean to laugh at the guy. It's just funny how he looks. He's doing his job. He's doing it well, whatever. But at night, he's always walking around. Wait, hold on. I got to get my problem. With his flashlight like this. He's got like a real concerned face, and he's like inspecting like this. But I never see it. When I see the drug dealer's flashlight.
Maybe it was your Paul Blart's
When I see the drug dealer's flashlight, I don't see Paul Blart, though.
Hey, I see Buddy walking down the hallways with his little clipboard. Who can I write the Buddy?
They write the dumbest file. Like one time we left our garbage. We have like valet garbage, whatever.
So think of it like a chest outside.
We have this chest outside. Everyone has these chests outside their windows, their doors, whatever. And you put your garbage bags in there. Well, whoo! One time
in band camp,
Mary and I forgot to close the lid. Like, oh my God, you forgot. So the guy came, wrote us a violation, a homeowners association violation for having an open garbage can outside of our door. Now, me being Paul Blart, I would have just closed the damn lid and went on with my day. No, he spends at least 5 minutes sitting there writing the violation out, getting the information of our unit, hanging it on our door, and then leaving, and still doesn't close the damn lid. Like, what? You literally can walk by and just go, and it's closed. You spent all that time writing us a violation instead of just closing the lid.
How does this make you feel?
It feels better than I can vent. A little bit. Like, it's a little, it's a little that is a little irritating. Like, close the damn garbage. Like, okay, I'm so sorry we forgot to close the garbage can lid. I'm so sorry. I know that like the property values just tanked in the neighborhood because I forgot to close the lid. But Jesus, just you. Okay, my bad, bro. Close the lid. It's not that hard. I have 4 dogs. The 2 big ones would bark and run away. The Pomchi would bark from under the covers, and the 4-pound would be attacking.
It's usually the little one that attacks the most.
Boomer would be practically useless in an assault in the house.
I don't think so. I think you underestimate him.
He's a little.
I think you underestimate him.
No,
so,
he's a piece of crap.
I wonder if you can still see it. You can kind
And
of
randomness,
see it
I can see you
Is it-
being Paul Blart at the fashion center in Sunrise. I'm envisioning it right now, and I see it.
So
I see
mean on your little
Your little segue? Did you get a segue? Oh man, those are so fun.
So if you could see these,
They look fun. I've never
these
been
little these bruises, they were much brighter and much more out
I
there.
put the smack down.
So Boomer has a problem. All right, and I never thought in all my years that I would do this, and I said I would never do this, that I would never clean a dog's butt. So Boomer has a problem where he poops like a gorilla. He poops like really like a 300-pound dog. And it's just bad. So he had a little poop on his butt, and I wasn't having it. So I tried to this time I actually tried to check and see, and he literally attacked me.
Oh my god!
Like he came out of nowhere and attacked me. Like I would have never guessed in a million years my dog would attack me and be so like upset that I was trying to check his butt to see if there was poop, and I touched his tail and he attacked my arm.
I got the perfect idea now how we can save the valuables during a robbery. We take all the valuables in the house, like our jewelry and stuff, right? Anything valuable. We take it, we shove it up Boomer's butt. There's no way the robbers can get it because they try and extract it out of Boomer. He's going to attack them. It's the perfect foolproof plan.
SOS to send help.
That's the perfect plan.
Send help.
It's a perfect plan.
Please.
We'll take your ring, my necklace,
No, my ring stayed on my hand. Nothing's
or we can put the kids up Boomer's butt. They'll never abduct him then. Listen, come on. It's the only time he ever bites anybody is when you're touching his butt. So it's the perfect plan. It really is.
Oh my god. What? I think you gotta go to bed. I think we're just overly tired. Maybe I think that's what it is. I think the cold has froze our brain cells. Oh, why you always gotta go there?
I'd wait for him to poop it out and then I'll just hose it down. There'd be no actual cleaning.
Well, his butt. Sometimes I need to clean his butt. Like I mean, because he'll poop, but
Excuse me,
he'll get it
that's
because
mine.
he's a fur ball. So the hair around his butt and his tail, pick up the poop. And, I got to clean a little bit of his poop. It's not my favorite. Trust me. I'd rather not. But
Whose poop smell worse, Boomer's or Lucky's?
Boomers all day.
Boomer's or mine?
Boomers.
Oh, well, at least the dog beats
I don't know. Dog poop is just awful. It's got some, like, mean, like, death
I think
smell.
it's the high protein food.
I don't know, but it's just bad. It's like vomiting. Like I could go in the bathroom after you eat Taco Bell and I'm good. I mean, it stinks.
Why you gotta bring up Taco Bell?
But
randomness is sensitive to that.
It's not bad, but if I'm, outside picking up Boomer's poop, I'm gagging. It's gross. It's just
Lucky, look, it's
awesome.
Grandma.
Bugga.
Can you see Bugga?
Bugga.
Look right there.
He calls Grandma Bugga.
Booger.
Bugga.
Bugga.
Hi, Bugga.
Maybe later, okay? Lucky, are you still my friend? Ow.
Nope. He ain't
I
your
guess
friend.
not. Lucky's in a bad habit of hitting people that we're trying to fix. He just comes up and smacks you with whatever's in his hand. He's like, boom.
Today I got so mad at him. We were in line to see Tinkerbell. And I went to go, well, come on, because they're calling they're calling us where we go in line. And I said, Lucky, give me your hand. And I put this big meaty thing on my shoulder like Matt does, and it kind of just sits there. So I'm like, come on, Lucky, because I have both kids. Matt's not here. So I have, I
was there, just not there.
So I put this big meaty thing, like you can tell it's massive. It's huge. And it weighs like 15 pounds.
Okay, we get it. It's huge.
So I put it here on my shoulder. Lucky, give me your hand. Lucky, give me your hand. And he keeps saying no. And I'm trying to catch him. Come on, we got to go. Made me so mad. Like I flipped out. Camera fell off my shoulder. Landed halfway onto the floor. I caught it midair and kind of like cushioned.
No wonder all my stuff breaks.
Hun.
No wonder.
Listen.
He broke the first microphone. And you're not allowed to touch it anymore. That's just the rules now. He broke this like a week after because Mary put it on the floor and he kicked it off, and then apparently she almost broke it. Daddy, I don't know. I feel like I got something stuck in my throat. Something similar to the robbery happened to my grandfather when unfortunately he was robbed. Whoa! Oh, it disappeared. I would have went crazy if my camera fell. So now see, this camera.
It's a beast of a camera, though.
This camera, this Canon Rebel SL1, this thing has been beat to crap. Like it's really fallen off a car. It's fallen out of my hand numerous times. It's taken a beating, and it's still going strong. It really has no issues. The only issue is sometimes it doesn't recognize that the battery door is closed, so you got to just open it and close it again, and it works fine. But this thing has taken a beating and has really stood the test of time. Which is honestly the only reason why I really don't want a new camera is because I know this one will put up with all my garbage, and all the new ones are probably built like crap. So I'm hoping that if I get a new camera for my birthday, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, that it'll be able to.
If you're a good boy,
it'll be able to take a beating like this one, because this one has proven time and time again that it won't stop, can't stop, won't stop, ain't gonna stop.
But the only thing out of this that goes to crap is this thing.
These Rode microphones, as good as they are, and this is the only one that has the type of recording pattern that we need. We need forward and backward, because this sounds a lot better than like the microphones that are on the cameras. So I like this. The only problem is this mount, this red mount here, is made of some crappy plastic, and you breathe on it the wrong way and it breaks. And they're like $60 to $80 a piece. So it's kind of a expensive thing that breaks all the time. I wish they'd make them maybe out of a better plastic or maybe a metal. I don't know. I'm not into microphone manufacturing, but they could definitely do a better job, I think.
Definitely. I agree.
Now, I know they're not really, this isn't supposed to be like mountain biking trail type of material, but like, I don't know. I know I beat up stuff a lot, but I'm not careful.
I don't mean to, but like when I have, both Lucky and Bella, and I'm by myself, and Lucky wants to go crazy and start running around, or I can't, not that quick on my feet.
The next camera I want is a Canon, but it has nothing to do with the lens, because this is really just a standard lens, and you can pretty much get the standard lens for free with the camera body if you catch it on a good sale. I'm not really worried about the camera brand. I just heard good things about the Canon M50, I think it is. Oh,
I don't know why you were trying to not cough.
Because I was trying to finish my thought. It's the Canon M50, I think it is, and it's smaller, more compact. But I've seen reviews and stuff on it, and it seems like it's built like crap. Quite honestly, like it's super like hollow, and so yeah, you're right. M50. I know I'm right. I'm always right. No, I'm just kidding.
Say those two words. Learn to not say those two words. I'm right. You're right. Like puts like butterflies in Matt's brain.
But yeah, but all the reviews, it's like very hollowish, very like light, which is good. I'm just worried that the light is going to equate to I drop it off this desk and it falls into 100 pieces. Because at least if it's Oldest person to ever live in my family was my great grandmother. My great grandma. I believe it was 96, 97. Somewhere mid 90s. I don't know the exact age, but somewhere mid 90s. That's as close as I could get. I did know her, which I guess is very fortunate. Most people don't get to meet their great grandparents, so a lot of people don't get to meet their grandparents.
I think I met her as well once or
Probably,
twice.
No, I don't think so. Because no, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Towards the end of it, she got a little delirious and started seeing angels come down into her hospital bed. It was weird.
It's only weird for you.
Well, yeah, it was a little weird. I just died 4 years ago at 106. 106, that's crazy long.
That's really good.
I mean, you think about it, it's a long time, but then, like, in retrospect, like it really dawned on me the other day that I'm getting old. Like, I don't feel, how am I going to be, 27? Like, I don't know. It feels weird. She was my hero. Well, that's good. It's always good to have a lifelong hero. Somebody to look up to. And sometimes it's not always the person you expect it to be. What are you doing?
I wanted to do something really quick.
I just turned 44. Shut up, man. Well, look, it's all relative. Like, I've only been alive almost 27 years. I feel old. I know most people are like, that's not old at all. But it just, like to 18, right? Like, I'm 10 years older than 18. Like, that's, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. It just don't know. Like, I never really put the thought together that I was, like, approaching this age bracket of 30. So, like, the other day, somebody was talking to me about something. I go, 18? Wow, I'm almost 10 years older than 18. Like, it's just never dawned on me before. That's all. I was having a life reflective moment is all randomness. Can't I just be a little sentimental for a minute? Like, geez. I was just trying, man. I feel like 50 and act like 25. I feel the same way. My grandfather used to tell me all the time that I looked at like a 35-year-old stressed out accountant. Now, people tell me I look old all the time, like older than I am. Not old, but older than I am. And he used to tell me all the time that he was like, oh, you look like a 35-year-old stressed out accountant. Blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm 50, but in the shape of a 7-year-old. I feel the same way. I'm 27 in the shape of a 50-year-old.
Oh, Matt. Baby.
But anyway. But yeah, like I got gray hairs right here.
You have just a little Mary patch.
My little Mary patch. I think it goes away when I cut it, or it's just too short to see. But when it's this long, you can see them like here-ish.
Getting all curly. You gotta cut your hair.
Yeah, you're supposed to cut it 2 days ago. Jeez, I need a new barber. New stylist.
So go.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to find one as cute as you.
Thank you.
I'll attack you with toe clippers.
Don't do that, you toe clipper. Remember that guy?
Oh man. That guy was a freak. I used to know this guy. I used to service his house.
Oh, no.
And his voice, he was definitely like an ex-mob guy because he'd always call me and go, hey, I need you to come to my house. When I see you this time, I'll see you there. It was like the weirdest thing. And he wasn't like disguising his voice. Like I'd go there and talk to him and it was literally the same. It was always, hey, how you doing? What's a coffee? Oh, talk to you about such a coffee.
But he was Italian. Big
He was
Italian.
an old Italian guy. He'd always answer his door with his shirt off and his big belly and his gold chain. He's always cooking something. Like,
oh my God, Matt would come in the car. Oh, it smells so good. Like, what's that guy cooking?
And it's just, I don't know. It was very, I mean, he was a nice guy. Never did anything wrong to me. Always paid. Always this, always that.
He was the toe cutter. He was
but
going to cut you.
On my schedule, I used to put the toe cutter so I'd remember who he was. Just because his voice, it was like every time I was there, I thought I was going to get an appendage cut off. Like, bam! Just like that.
Oh my God.
Mr. Quiddo? I don't know who that is. Should I know who that is?
I don't know.
Anyways,
Any hoo-ha.
we still have to eat dinner. We have to get up early. Lung disease, heart condition, epilepsy, back or hip, and just some of it randomness. Oh, okay. You're referring to, I was confused for a second, but she's referring back to how she feels like a 7-year-old.
Oh.
See what she's doing.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I think we need to talk to you.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, let's all stop complaining about how many issues we have.
Yeah, gee, now you made me feel bad. I was sitting here complaining for 45 minutes.
Jeez,
You threw off my groove. But anyway, guys, we have to eat dinner.
Yes, we have to get.
We have to go to bed.
Mhm.
I have to be up at 3:30 for more fun in the sun.
Mhm.
Matt, gee, thanks, randomness. Wait,
Wow.
I'm gonna just go cry myself to sleep now.
Here,
Thanks.
why don't you just take this to your eye?
I'm gonna go call the toe cutter and have him deal with me. I got you. Come down to my house.
Yes, sir.
All right, we will see you guys tomorrow. Remember to always enjoy the journey, even when you have to deal with a horrible person like me.
Oh my God! You
see
see what you
you guys
did?
tomorrow.
Oh my God!
Goodbye.
Bye. Always remember to enjoy the journey.
Don't be sorry, Diana. We were about to go do our thing anyway.
No, it's okay. He's so.
I'm just messing with you. It's always good to have a good laugh. Adios.